Okay, so good morning. It is about 10 a.m. on Sunday, October 30th. It is my wedding anniversary. My husband and I separated 3 years ago in July, but technically we're not divorced yet, so I can still call it my wedding anniversary, right? It's also my mother's birthday, so I did get in touch with her this morning and say hi. All right. So this morning I got a really pleasant surprise. Someone contacted me via social media and said that they saw my Silk Sonder video and found it very authentic and real. So that felt very cool. And they were asking me what I felt if I was still using the service and if I would recommend it. So I said, yeah, I definitely would. And we kind of had a little brief chit chat. And basically that person is a bullet journaler, and it takes a lot of time to set up her bullet journal. So she was thinking Silk Sonder might save her some time, but she said a lot of the videos she found were 20-year-olds sniffing candles. Now the dog is coming down, which means my daughter's coming down. Hi, Bean Dog. Okay, she doesn't want to say hi. This is slightly different angle too, because there's a cat sleeping on the table right where I usually put the camera. So I had mentioned, I recently, Silk Sonder increased their prices for the first time since they started, or so the email said when they sent it to me. So this is the October journal. It was the last one in my quarterly subscription. And I had to make the decision whether to keep going and it'd be more expensive with the quarterly subscription, or to go ahead and get the annual subscription. And I took some money out of savings and I did just subscribe for the entire year. This particular journal, the theme is surrender. The only stuff on the calendar was stuff my daughter, she had told me she had going on, so it allowed me to at least keep track of that. But I have not done any of the extras, the intentions and reflections, and even my mood tracker and my habit tracker, which I'm usually very, very good about, are blank because October has been a very difficult month for me. I've changed shifts at work involuntarily. And just some other stuff going on. So I did keep track of my sleep, and I managed to put one gratitude day down because I bought new pens and a new coffee pot, so that was very exciting. But yeah, it's all blank. So I'm sure you're gonna ask, like, well, is it worth it if you spend $20? Let's just use $20 because the amount varies depending, what you subscribe to. Is it worth it if it's blank? So my answer, I think, is yes. So as you can see at the beginning of the month, I use this as meal tracking instead of meal planning. I tried to keep track of my vitamins, so instead of doing that monthly habit tracker, I was trying to do the daily one. I was trying to get some goals in here and keep track of when I was going to the gym and the doctor, and my water intake. I always, regardless, keep track of my weekly. This was just a list of things to do, but normally I have a meeting at work every Wednesday, so I bring this to keep notes. So, yep, definitely keep track of all my appointments, because I need to see it on paper to keep track of how busy I actually am, because scrolling through an electronic calendar doesn't really show you block of time-wise if you've overbooked yourself. So I find that useful, and I keep track of my work statistics up here in the one thing box, which is not what the one thing box is for. So as you can see, second week in October, we're still keeping track of everything. We have real goals. We have real, I want to things, statements, even keep track of doing well with the shopping list. But you can see by Saturday, Sunday, which is, of course, part of my days off were Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think, they still were at this point. I stopped because my diet was so bad. I just didn't want to keep track of it anymore. So again, all this, my pen ran out of ink during the meeting, so it's very kind of sad. Oh, there's my daughter's passwords for some of her stuff. And here she comes.
Hi.
Hi.
You said my name?
I'm doing a video.
I know. You talk about me?
No, I'm not talking about you.
You said your daughter.
Yeah, because you're coming down the stairs and you're going to interrupt my video, which you are.
Hi.
So
Hey, your fans miss me.
So yeah, another list of things to do. I just filled this in yesterday. These are all currently what you're doing, what you're feeling, what you're wishing, what you're reading. So, but you can see by the time we get to October 10th, which is right before my shift change, it's blank. No weekly goals. I barely wrote down that I went to the gym. Not even trying a meal plan. Did write down some goals, but didn't acknowledge them again. Did write down my notes during my meeting at work, and as usual, kept track of all that. More list of things to do, but again, blank. So yeah. So this one did not use as much as I usually do, but that's because of where I was at, not because the product was faulty. So November's theme is connections. So I really do intend, tomorrow's the 31st, so I really do intend to sit down and actually fill this out so that on Tuesday, when I get up for work, I can actually start doing some of this. So, although I might be able to do it Monday, because they did in the October one, which made me very happy. Usually if at the end of the week, at the end of the month, they give you the first week of the next month, because it's always kind of a partial week. So, but this week they just kind of tacked a Monday on over here instead of giving you a whole new week. So I like that. Let's see, this one. Yep, this one starts, so I could start this tomorrow. So if I have time later today, I'm gonna actually take the time to try and set up November. So, do I have here? Yes, I do. Okay, so now let's compare that to September. September's theme was balance, which Lord knows I need some of that. Can you go read a book or something?
Do you want me to make fun of yours some more?
No, I don't need your 2 cents. So I was being very good and actually doing my reflections at that point. Why are you handing them to
For
me?
your thing. I didn't use them, so
You can have them.
you might.
I'm sure there are others, but it's fine. Take them. So see, compared to last month, I did the mood tracker. I kept, what were my habits? Brush your teeth. I kept track of how many times a day. And healthy diet. By the way, do you want to take this upstairs and scan it? So you don't forget. Writing, fitness activities, allergy medication. And I even filled my little gratitude jar. I really love this Wheel of Life exercise, which, let me see if they did that once before when I was a subscriber previously. Yeah, see, this was in the beginning when I actually did it. I even did the drawings back last June. So. I don't know. Holy moly colors. Okay. This was my first one. I got it for myself for my birthday. Yeah, I'm not seeing. But anyway, it was interesting to compare the exercise. So yeah, I mean, to me, oh, you have November. It's okay.
I'm done.
Yeah. So it's nice to be able to sit down at the beginning of the month and think, okay, what do I have going on in the future? Which is nice for this future log section where they give you the monthly planner for the month ahead. So if you fill that out first, you kind of have an idea of what the whole month looks like. And November's full moon is on the 8th, and it's the Beaver moon. And then you have December and January. You kind of look ahead and make some notes on the blank page. And then, like I said, we have the mood tracker and the habit tracker. So I usually set up the mood tracker as I have moods. So like I might not have like 6 moods or whatever it is that I just label. I just kind of wait and see if there's anything I want to keep track of. And then things like taking my vitamins, making sure I get enough exercise. I'd like to see the results over the whole month. My daughter's probably going to use that same thing to track her dog training sessions with her dog. So that's why she was taking a look at that. It's always interesting to do the sleep tracker. This week, this month, the gratitude log is actually a list, so that's kind of disappointing. I think I like the drawing one best.
Well, that's perfection.
Um,
I phone scanned it into my Procreate app so I could write on it with Procreate.
which is what we were hoping. So yeah, the journaling prompts look pretty good. And the connection exercises. Oh, you get to list your favorites. So if you're a bullet journaler, I think this definitely would be fun. And they always include a coloring thing that I never do. But yeah, this month I'm really hoping to do more of the exercises. They always include a recipe. So it's kind of almost like an adult activity book. And like I said, even if I don't do all the activities, I like to try and use it to gauge how things are going and where I need to focus on. So, all right, have a great day.